What if I told you that the future of Pi Network isn't just tied to any exchange listing, but to one specific platform that could redefine how we spend Pi in real life? Yup, forget the hype around Binance for a second, because what we're diving into today might just change the way you think about Pi's future. I'm talking real-world use. I'm talking swiping your Pi at a store and getting crypto rewards back. And it's all tied to one name, Coinbase. So, here's the big question. Would you rather see Pi listed on Coinbase or Binance? Let me know in the comments, and hey, if you're still catching up on Pi Network's latest development, mainnet migration updates, and everything in between, go check out my previous videos. I've dropped the link for you in the description below. Before we dive deep, do me a quick favor, drop Pi Network to the moon and your country name in the comments right now. Show the world where the Pi revolution is reaching. Also, if you're finding value in this kind of content and want more real, engaging updates about Pi Network, please like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. And don't forget to join our Telegram community and Facebook page. Links also in the description below. And as always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is financial advice. Always do your own research. All right, Pi pioneers, let's get started. Let's take a deep breath together, because what we're talking about today could quietly become the biggest move in Pi Network's journey post-mainnet. You see, while everyone is shouting from the rooftops about Binance and other flashy exchange listings, a quieter, more strategic opportunity is standing tall in the background. Coinbase. Yeah, the very same platform millions of Americans trust to buy, sell, and use crypto every single day. Now, I get it, Binance is huge, it's global, it has volume, and it's often seen as the golden ticket for any coin trying to go big. But what if I told you that for Pi, especially when we're talking real-life adoption, Binance might not even be the best fit? I know that sounds wild. But hear me out, because once you see what Coinbase actually brings to the table, you might just join the growing voices who believe waiting for Coinbase is not only smarter, it's absolutely essential. Let's rewind a bit. The Pi Network journey hasn't been about quick pumps or riding hype waves. From day one, it's been about creating a currency for the people, a decentralized movement to give everyday users access to the future of finance. And now that the open mainnet is live and mining is no longer the focus, the real question becomes, what's next? Here's where things get juicy. A respected crypto analyst in the Pi community, known as Mr. Spock Pi, recently dropped some powerful insights. He's not just talking about listings. He's talking about utility, about value, about everyday usability of Pi. And he believes Coinbase is the key to unlocking all of that. Why? Because Coinbase is more than just an exchange, it's a financial ecosystem. It's deeply integrated with US financial regulations and consumer products. And unlike Binance, which splits operations between Binance.com and Binance.us with all kinds of legal limitations, Coinbase is built for everyday Americans and works seamlessly within their system. Let's take Mr. Spock's experience, for example. He actually uses the Coinbase Visa card. Yes, a real debit card linked to his Coinbase account. He uses it at Walmart, he uses it for takeout, he even pulls cash from ATMs using his crypto. And here's the kicker. He earns Bitcoin rewards for every purchase. This isn't some crypto fantasy, it's already happening. So now let's plug Pi into that picture. Imagine, not as a dream, but as a real possibility, being able to spend your Pi at a grocery store or fill up your gas tank or buy your morning coffee and earn crypto back. That's not just convenient. That's revolutionary. That's exactly what crypto was meant to do from the beginning. Make money usable, decentralized, and rewarding. But wait, it gets even deeper. The difference between Binance and Coinbase isn't just user experience, it's about reach, legality, growth potential. Binance.com, it's not even available to US users. Due to regulatory walls, Binance operates in two very different ways depending on your location. There's the global Binance.com, and then there's Binance.us, a limited version with fewer coins, fewer features, and a much smaller audience. That means if Pi lists on Binance.com, American users are locked out. And if Pi lists on Binance.us, it's entering a smaller pond with weaker tools and visibility. Now compare that to Coinbase. Fully regulated, fully integrated. With products like staking, earn programs, institutional tools, and the Visa card we mentioned. Pi could enter not just a platform, but an entire financial infrastructure built to support crypto as money. That's what Mr. Spock means when he says the Coinbase listing could unlock Pi's true value. Because value isn't just about what Pi trades for on a screen. It's about what you can do with it. And until Pi becomes part of the real-world economy, it's just a number on a digital ledger. But through Coinbase's tools, it becomes spendable. It becomes valuable. And think about this. Coinbase isn't just the first choice for crypto veterans, it's the first stop for newcomers. People who don't even know what Pi is yet, but who are getting curious about crypto. They're not logging into obscure exchanges, they're downloading Coinbase. They're linking it to their bank. And when they see Pi available to buy, trade, and use, it sends a powerful message. Pi is legit, Pi is usable, Pi is here. So, when we talk about listing strategies, it's not about chasing the biggest volume exchange, it's about aligning with the platform that fits the vision. And Pi Network has never just been about speculation. It's about creating a digital currency that serves real people. So, the Coinbase path, it's not just smart, it's mission-aligned. And yes, we all want Pi on multiple exchanges eventually. Liquidity matters, visibility matters. But the first impression, the platform that brings Pi to the masses in a meaningful way, that needs to be carefully chosen. And many believe that's Coinbase. Mr. Spock also pointed out something that hit home. Pi's goal isn't just wealth creation, it's behavior change, it's redefining how we use money in our everyday lives. So, when we think about listings, let's stop treating it like a lottery ticket. Let's start treating it like a gateway to something bigger. And let's be honest, Pi holders have been patient. They've waited through testnets, KYC waves, migration bottlenecks, and now the opening of the mainnet. This isn't a project for short-term hype chasers, this is a movement built on real belief. And real belief deserves real infrastructure, not just speculative trading platforms. That's why many in the community are now rooting for Coinbase. Because it's not about being first, it's about being right. The next phase of Pi isn't just about price spikes. It's about real value, real utility, and real-world adoption. Coinbase offers that pathway. So, as we look ahead, it's okay to be excited about listings. It's okay to celebrate when Pi shows up on any exchange. But let's not lose sight of the bigger picture. Spending Pi at your local store, tapping your phone at checkout, and watching the cashier's face when they realize you just paid in crypto. That's where this is going. That's what Pi can achieve. And that's why Coinbase might just be the most important listing of them all. Alright pioneers, we've just walked through one of the most exciting shifts in Pi Network's journey so far. Today wasn't about speculation, it was about transformation. The move to Coinbase could take Pi from digital dream to daily driver. This isn't just about a listing, it's about unlocking real-world utility, reaching more users, and proving that Pi isn't just another crypto, it's a financial revolution. So if you enjoyed this deep dive and want more updates like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's the best way to support the channel and keep us bringing you more Pi Network insights. Here's a question for you. If you had to choose only one exchange for Pi to list on, would it be Binance or Coinbase, and why? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you've got questions or want to share your opinion, don't be shy. Let's talk Pi in the comment section. Thanks for watching, pioneers. See you in the next one.